You're not where you want to be, not because the market or you're with the wrong brokerage or interest rates. It's none of these BS stories you keep feeding your mind. See, here's the reality. You are not where you want to be for one reason, and that's because your current self keeps destroying your future self. Let me explain. See, your current self keeps making decisions that are harming the future you. And right now, as you're watching this video, if you are not where you want to be, it's because if you rewind the clocks and you go back 6 months, 12 months, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, that version of yourself destroyed the current you now. And so why? Because you make the easy choices. You sleep in instead of waking up early. You eat like crap instead of eating clean. You don't go to the gym. Instead, you want to take the easy path. Everything you do in that old version of yourself, you are now paying the price for today. And this is what continues to happen to real estate agents. They constantly take the path of least resistance today, the comfortable path today. And then they wake up in 6 months, in 9 months, in 1 year, and then they want to play the victim. Oh, I'm not where I want to be it's because you made a whole bunch of bad decisions a year ago that you're now paying the price for today. And this is because you really have no patience. You can't delay gratification. You are addicted to instant gratification. And so every single decision you make has no regard for future self. It's how do I get instant dopamine now? How do I have short-term thinking now? Second order consequences, I'm not going to worry about then. I'm going to worry about now. I'm going to sleep in, eat the donuts, skip the gym. I'm not going to prospect. I'm not going to do anything that my future self would thank me for. But guess what? Time is going to continue going by. And if you do not prioritize your decisions to protect your future self, you will wake up a year from now exactly where you are at right now. If you keep making decisions based on first order consequences, what's good now versus what's good in the future, your future self will pay the price. And here's the other reality. Most people, when they find themselves in a situation that they're not happy with, where they don't want to be, they're not making the money they want, they don't look the way they think they should look, they don't feel the way, they don't have the relationships, etc. They want the quick fix. It's the same mindset that got them into this crap in the first place. Here's a truth. Never forget this. You have to allow yourself enough time to make things right the same way, the same amount of time that it took you to screw it up. You see, you're not here if you're not where you want to be. You're not here because of a couple of bad choices over the past couple of days. No. If you're watching this and you just are not happy where you're at right now, this is over years of compounding bad decisions. And so the truth is there is no magic quick fix. And the fact that you think that there is making it worse. You are making things worse for your situation. You're not going to fix 3, 4, 5 years of abuse to your future self in just 5 months. I cannot stand when a real estate agent comes to me and for years they have neglected their business. They haven't prospected for years. They haven't built a system for past clients and centers of influence. And then they want to come to me and then magically me to wave a wand and automatically fix all their problems in the next 30 days. And if it doesn't, they want to play the victim like, Brandon, you can't save me. See, this is the thing. People don't have business problems. They have personal problems that just show up in their business. How you do anything is how you do everything. And here's the takeaway. The takeaway is if I want things to truly change, I have to start making decisions today that my future self in 30, 60, 90 days, 6 months, a year from now will thank me for doing. And this is how you have to think about everything. Delayed gratification is the secret to high achievement. And so it's the same thing with investing. It's the same thing with working out. It's the same thing with making money. It's the same thing with selling lots of houses. What can you do repeatedly today that seemingly seems like, well, I don't see the results right now, that over time, when you look back, compound to results that you can't comprehend? This is why most people that succeed, the other people watching them think that they're these overnight successes. Well, they didn't see the years of blood, sweat, and tears put into their craft. They only see the result. That's why, I love that famous picture. I'll try to draw it for you guys right now, of the iceberg that's like halfway under the water, and it's a terrible iceberg, but you only see a little bit of the iceberg. You don't see all the stuff underneath the iceberg, right? You don't see the blood, the sweat, the tear, all the hard work that this person put in for years and years and years and years and years. You just see the result. And the problem with most people that are comparing themselves to other people is that when they compare themselves to people, they're only comparing what they see, not what they don't see. They have no idea the sacrifice, the discipline, the level of focus, the amount of times they had to say no. Everybody now wants the easy result without having to make any sacrifice. Everybody wants the result right now without having to pay the price. They don't want to go through any real pain in order to reach the level of success that they want. We call this cognitive dissonance. And so if you really, really, really want this, and you really are willing to pay the price to get it, you have to understand the pain pendulum. Here's how it works. It's really a simple concept. So you know how a pendulum works. On one side, you have pain, and the other side, you have pleasure. All right? So if you want, by pleasure, I mean, money, and you have, whatever, things that you want, perhaps. You've got time, freedom, all the things that you would say that maybe you desire to have. Okay, fine. Here's how this works. On the other side is pain. So this is the pain of discipline. This is the pain of focus. This is the pain of boredom, et cetera, et cetera. So the pain pendulum teaches us that to how much pain you are actually able to withstand will determine the level of success you will have on its equal access. In other words, most people, they live in what? We call this, come on, say it with me. We call this the comfort zone. Yes? They can only withstand a little bit of pain. So what happens? Well, it goes back and forth on its equal access to a little bit of pleasure. This is why most people don't have very much. They don't achieve very much because they cannot withstand a lot of pain. So when I talk about the price I'm talking about is the amount of pain that you can withstand in order to get where you want to go. And most people, again, be honest, most realtors, they can't. They can't make more than 2 videos without getting a viral hit. And then they say, I'm done making videos. They can't make more than 10 cold calls. This doesn't work. They can't do anything for a long enough period of time to withstand enough pain for them to ever have a chance for that to come back in terms of their success.